Mango. Good. What other things are good? Let's talk about that.
5 minutes with Frank. 5 minutes with Frankie. 5 minutes with him to talk about the Lord. Yeah.
Wesley Farms. Not a sponsor. Although dry mangoes are good. Let's see, what other things are good? A sunrise and a sunset. Sunrise, sunset. Weddings are good.
Chocolate cake is good.
Ooh, chocolate cake is good. Especially death by chocolate. Bueno, those little candy bars. Those are really good. Birthday parties are really good. Happy birthday, Ellie. She's 18, what, tomorrow? Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
Something like that.
Yeah, Wednesday,
My two kids and what they want to do with their life and jobs, that's good. I think Isla wants to go like art teacher or fashion designer or something. And then Andrew wants to do like archaeology, but marine archaeology, like he wants to dive. That's good. Those are all good things. Oh, food is good. And I love water. Like, I'm a waterholic. I drink 64 to 72 ounces a day. Computers are good, unless you don't know how to use them right. And then it's good for me because I have a business to help people. Knarf Updaters. Anyway, a sponsor. So these are all good things, right? You can go through a list of all these good things. And what makes them good is maybe some experience or some memory, or they have a purpose or direction that you like. Now, some people might not like that and call it not good. And so it's kind of subjective or relative when it comes to things on earth, that you call something good and somebody can call it bad, and you can have an argument with it and debate about it. But when we get to humans, we're always like, well, that's a good person. Why do evil things happen to good people? I think we got that question wrong. There is no one good in the world. None. Zero. Zilch. There was only one good person, and he died for us. The rest of us are sinners. We're not good. So why do bad things happen to people? Because there's sin in the world. Has nothing to do about being good or bad. And there's suffering. And suffering is going to happen until Jesus comes back, because we have sin in the world and our bodies are deteriorating and our bodies are weak. So when we say, why do bad things happen to good people? We just need to ask why bad things happen. And the answer is we have sin, and we have choices, and we have trials and temptations and things like that make us weaker. But there's only one good person, and he died for us, and then he makes us good in our spirit towards God, if we choose Jesus. So when we look at Psalms 107, I love Psalm 107 because it repeats itself. I'm one of those people who like to repeat myself, just to get it in, just to get it ingrained. And if you look at Psalm 107, it keeps saying this thing over and over and over again. We actually have songs that sing this. And it starts off like this. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. So really, in all reality, the only true goodness, the only one that we can call good is Jesus, is God. Everything else is subjective opinion, saying what's good and what's bad, and Now, we know what's evil and what is sinful, and we know what's truth and what is good with God, but in the world, it's subjective. And so it repeats this line over and over again. I love this line. His love endures forever. And you know what endures means? It means that it's just going to keep going and going despite what we do, despite all the things that we're stupidly doing in the world, all the weird stuff that we think about and do. God's love's still going to endure forever. It's going to bypass what we're doing, and God's love is going to be forever. I think that's great, because when we get to heaven, guess what still keep going forever? His love.
His love, because it endures forever.
Right. And it says the greatest, the three things that will remain is faith, love, and hope. But the greatest of these is love. Because when we see Jesus face to face, we won't need faith anymore, and we won't need hope. Because our hope is in Jesus. When we see Jesus, there's no more hope. If our faith is in Jesus, there is no more faith when we get to heaven. But there will be love. And that endures forever. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great Monday. And remember, his love endures forever. Love you. Bye.
The Knuckles lady is there today.
Oh, really?